So I've got a really burning question that some of you might be able to answer or help me answer, and that is, what is the perfect number of tomato plants for a home gardener? I haven't seemed to be able to get it right yet, because in the last few years I've grown around 35, 20, up to about 40 tomato plants. And I'm starting to think that I just need more plants. But it's a bit of a hard balance between maintaining them and enjoying the fruit, because I find that in order to plant them close together and therefore have a good amount of plants, I need to prune off the lower leaves when they start to get diseased and sort of curling up and brown. These aren't too bad yet, but later in the season they will start to look quite diseased. And yeah, so far I've got a few in here, and I kind of want more. Let me just turn off the hose. It's starting to make a funny noise. I'm not sure if it's going through to the next bed. Oh no, we're good. Yeah, so far I've got 6, 12, 18, and then another 10 in this bed. I've planted 2 rows of 5 in amongst the garlic here. Haven't interplanted them with garlic in the past, so I don't know how this is going to go. Hopefully they don't stunt the garlic's growth too much and the garlic doesn't stunt their growth too much. I vaguely recall checking some sort of companion planting guide and it saying it was okay, or maybe it said it was a bad match. I don't really remember, to be honest. But I ran out of space to put them, so they're in here. So that makes 28. And then yesterday I just planted another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 in this bed, which previously had snow peas in it, and something else here. Again, it's escaping me. I've got some chives, some spring onions. I find with spring onions, I just cut them off and they shoot again, and then I can continue harvesting them. Well, I don't know if harvesting is the right word when you're just picking 1 or 2. Dill, lots of dill. I did have a lot of dill in this bed actually. So I've got another 6 here. So what are we up to? We're up to 28. Another 6, that makes 34. So we're at 34 in this bed. Hello, chooks. I've just run out of room in my beds, or so I think anyway. And so I've got some here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 6 along the back. So what are we up to now? 40. Starting to get to a good number. I think I might have enough. Oh wait, I've got a few here as well. Forgot about these guys. So now we're at 1, 2, 3. Over here, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 more, so we're at 46. And that's all I've got. I don't know if it's enough though. I really want to have a good amount to get me through pretty much all of next year until I get more tomatoes from next season, from the following season. So yeah, anyway, what am I going to do with all these guys? I've got more than 100 seedlings here. I've been giving them away, I've been selling them, but I've also been finding spots in the garden to plant them. I'm kind of thinking I could plant some in with my fruit trees. See all these fruit trees? Because I'm going to net these fruit trees. I net over the top of the trellis, and that would kind of encompass some tomato plants as well. Oh look, there's a little self-seeded one in there. I might let that one go to seed. I always like having a mystery tomato plant pop up. Inevitably, it's a type of cherry tomato. I had quite a lot of mystery plants last year, and they were all cherry tomatoes, and they all did really, really well. So we're at 46 or 47 if you count the mystery tomato so far. And we've got a few varieties. We've got black crim, black Russian, black cherry, purple Cherokee, an Italian oxheart variety. We've got Amish paste, yellow cherry, Barry's crazy cherry, which is a yellow cherry, mortgage lifter. I've got Kershaw's over here that was gifted to me by a colleague. Siberian, another gifted variety. Tigerella, Abruzzo, orange cherry. What else? I might have to go look at my labels, but we're up to 14 varieties. I don't think I'm actually growing any Amish paste. I did start some seedlings actually, but I sold them all. I wasn't that happy with how they went last year. They were okay, but they're just not my favourite. Purple Cherokee, Black Russian. What are these ones? These are Tommy Toes. Oh, Tommy Toe, of course. All right, I think that's all of them. So I've got 46 plants in the ground. Hello, Daisy. And I've got 15 varieties. Do you think it's enough? Or do you think I should find some more space for them somewhere? Maybe next to some of those fruit trees over there. Or maybe even in the front yard. Or I could just start planting them along the edge of the chook pen. I was going to put, I've got a sylvanberry in a pot over here that I salvaged from when I pulled out all my berries. I had a whole heap of raspberries and sylvanberries last year that are just beautiful, and they were quite invasive, so I wanted to remove them and put them somewhere that they wouldn't be as liable to spread into the neighbour's yard. And I'm thinking of putting it here, but in the meantime I might put some tomatoes along here as well as it's growing, and maybe even along the back here. I can probably fit another 10 plants or so. Anyway, what do you think? How many tomatoes do you grow? And what varieties do you like to grow? What's your favourite?